What's happening? I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records, and with the return of the NBA season, your boy is back. Guess who's back in the mother? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yes, the one and only Iron Man from Showtime Records, the extraordinaire who talks about anything and everything basketball related, especially the NBA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. If you enjoy this type of content, shout outs to everybody from Indiana, Slovenia, 5 boroughs of New York, the folks representing in LA, and everybody in between in a great state, the Lone Star. But the Dallas Mavericks are back playing the Washington Wizards, and I think the Wizards left their spell book at home because they really didn't have a trance. It put me into a trance the way the Mavericks were dominating, but no, they really didn't have a chance. The reason why, I gotta give a shout out to some former Lakers, Mo Wagner, okay, Isaac Bonga, okay, got Thomas Bryant. They had to get rid of those guys so they could afford to trade for this guy Anthony Davis, and he did not get us a win in our opening game of the season, but I'm not going to talk about that right now because I don't want to get irritated. But I say that these guys are now starting, everybody except Mo Wagner. Those guys are starting for the Washington Wizards, and I think they're like in a second. Thomas Bryant's like in his 3rd season, and Isaac Bonga's in his 2nd season. Mo Wagner came off the bench, and they all played fairly well, so shout outs to them. I say that though, they're surrounding their newly minted like 30-something million a year man. This guy Bradley Beal, he got that money. They said cut me them checks, and he said will do. So he signed for another year, an extension. Congratulations, I'm happy for everybody getting their money. But I say that to set up the stage for all the Mavericks fans out there. Shout outs to y'all, but let's pump the brakes and keep this, get an even kill. Most experts would agree that the Wizards aren't scheduled or likely to make the playoffs this year. So you gotta take them with a grain of salt. It's like, okay. Now that doesn't take away from this fantastic, dominating performance led by the Wonder Corn. I made that up. The Wonder Corn, featuring the Wonder Kid Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, affectionately known as the Unicorn. I was excited regardless of who they're playing. I wanted to see how the Unicorn. I was looking to see if he was gonna get tired, if he was gonna have any type of rhythm, and if they were actually gonna play him at the center position, any at all, or how much. I know they started the game off with Maximilian Kleber playing the center position, though sometimes when he went out, I saw some times when Porzingis was in there, and man, I gotta tell y'all, his defense was looking. He was looking like a guy who had took a year off, so I got to take it, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. He took a year off. Besides that, I thought he played fairly well. He had some pretty good wind to him, and the stroke was looking good. I mean, because he pulled up from like 30, it looked like a couple of times. He was just knocking down jumpers and turnarounds, and had like 23 points. So yeah, the future, it's going to take him a few games, a couple of weeks, to get back into the rhythm, get back into the flow of playing in the system in the actual NBA game instead of riding on a bicycle and lifting weights all day. They are not the same thing. Speaking of that, Maximilian Kleber got the start. I wasn't sure if Dwight Powell, who signed him a new contract this offseason, if he was going to be starting, but he is out with a hamstring injury. Now everybody was like, hey man, hurry up and come back. Don't hurry up and come back. Hamstring injuries are very serious. You don't need to come back until you are like 150%, even though that's not mathematically possible, but 150% ready to go, because you don't want to re-injure, and it'll be a lingering injury for the rest of the year. Could be for the rest of your career. Ask Magic Johnson how they took advantage of my boy in the 91 finals against the Chicago Bulls. Injury never healed up, but you know, I don't want to cry over spilled milk, but want to make sure. Ryan Brokoff also did not play. He rolled his ankle or something like that. He's scheduled to miss a few more games. Okay, we'll see when those boys get back. But holding down the fort, I was confused. Somebody please leave a comment in the comment section. Why was Courtney Lee, who was Courtney Lee was like a throw-in just to make the money work, to trade with Kristaps Porzingis, you know, and Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, for, you know, was it, I can't even remember his name. Oh my God, I can't remember this guy's name, but the point guard, Dennis Smith Jr. I'm like, oh my God, there's so many juniors on the team. But Dennis Smith Jr. and whatnot, that was the, you know, to make the trade work, and man, they didn't even want this guy. He hardly even played at the end of last season. Now he's starting. Why is he starting over Tim Hardaway Jr.? Why is he starting over Seth Curry? I can understand you're like, hey man, these guys perform well off the bench. Okay, him and DeLon Wright. You just got this guy. I gotta see how this works. I gotta see. I'm just shocked to have seen him. I'm not questioning the coach. I'm not questioning him. I'm just wondering. Is this in practice? Is he saying like, yeah, this is the best way we're gonna go? Is this gonna change? Is he just throwing it out there to see how it works at the beginning of the season and try to ride Luka and Porzingis until you get the lineups down pat? Leave a message down in the comment. But besides all that, while they're working it out, man, Luka Doncic was sensational.
This is the debut of Wondercorn, the dynamic duo of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, already working. Kristaps with those extra long 8-foot arms deflects the ball away. Luka passes to DeLon Wright for the easy 3 in transition. Then he's schooling him, going back to the bucket, finds the mismatch and stroke. It's good for Luka. Back from 3, the same mismatch again. Y'all playing the same defense as no defense. Is good with the mini step back from the wing is good. Then he's getting on the boards. Nobody's boxing out. Nobody's switching. And Luka Doncic taking advantage with the crossover on my boy Isaac Bonga. The up and under on Davis Bertans and old San Antonio Spurs. I don't know if that was travel, but they're saying it was good. That's why there was no call. Up and under. Jumping, falling for the fakes, it never works out. And he does the same move again. Davis Bertans says, why are you picking on me, Luka? Luka says, that's what I do. The reigning rookie of the year. Oh, they're working the combo. Wondercorn. I came up with that. Oh, with the side step. Splash. It's good from Luka from way downtown. Handles. Oh, that looked like a violation, but they didn't call it. Only hand up. He's too good. Too good for the Washington Wizards. Oh, and then he's driving in. Too big. Too strong. Too good. Luka Doncic with the bucket. And say one more just for good measure. Come on, disgrace. The bag wet. It's good. Luka for 3, number 77. Watch it again. Isaac Bonga, you're too far away. No hand in the face. You can't stop it. Can only hope to contain him. And on the switch again, the 3rd time around the defenders for the reverse layup.
The boy was getting buckets left and right. He was driving in, even though he carried and picked up the ball. And what it might have been a combination of two in one of those times. They did not call it, and he got the layup. But even with that, man, he was phenomenal. Had like 34 points, bunch of rebounds. But oh man, it was great game. Shot a high percentage. Oh man, it was classic Luka. Even though he's only been in the league 1 year, it was classic. When You must really be great when you only have 1 year, but you got classic stuff. You got classic stuff you can refer back to. Maybe it's classic Luka performance. I was excited. Everybody in Dallas should be feeling great and fantastic. On the back, like I said, Porzingis had like 23. Seth came off the bench, played pretty well. Okay, Tim Hardaway Jr., he came down on his leg, looked like he came down on his ankle. I don't think he came back in the game. Hopefully he'll be all right. Might be day to day. Hopefully he heals up real soon. But I like Justin Jackson. Dorian Finney-Smith looked pretty confident. His stroke from the corner. Okay. This is looking good. It's looking good. Much better than the Dallas Cowboys right now. But that's another story. They are holding it down for Big D right now. Everybody should be excited, and definitely excited because good things, even better things, are to come. On a little note, the only thing I can really think of that had me wondering, gave me pause, was that there was no point guard, no real legitimate point guard on the floor. I know you're like, oh yeah, Luka Doncic can run it. He's not a real point guard. He's a great player, but he's not a traditional point guard who thinks pass and set up people first and running the offense. He's an incredibly gifted offensive player. And you got to put that on full display. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you don't have one of those on the floor, the rest of the people kind of suffer. I think they only had like 3 assists or something like that for the whole entire starting lineup. That's outrageous. It might have been 3 or 5. That is not going to cut it. You can't have. They only had like 17 assists as a team, as the entire team. I mean, nobody is passing the ball. Nobody is running the offense. That means no one's getting easy buckets, and that's the problem. I mean, you can overcome and beat poor teams, like the Wizards. But maybe, hopefully, I don't know if Brunson, he came in and played bully ball for a little bit. Maybe he'll get the start. I don't know. But Carlisle, he's got some work to do. But that performance from Luka was fantastic. And I couldn't really have asked for a better start to this season. I'm glad to be back. A lot of people have been questioning, asking me, where was I this whole summer? Did I take the time off? Was I on vacation? No, sir. I had no money to take no vacation. I wasn't sleeping either. You sleep when I'm dead. Okay? Listen, I was putting in this work for this league that I play in, and some extraordinary circumstances took place over the summer that I will tell you back in a video to come very soon. But in the meantime, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I appreciate all of y'all sticking with me and watching the beginning of this fantastic season. I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory. Showtime, right, kids? Holla.